Teams are concentrating on desert areas east of San Diego in their ongoing search for the remains of Chula Vista mother Maya Millete. News 8's David Govertson traveled to the Anza-Borrego desert for a weekend search effort by Team Maya.
Fish Creek in the Anza-Borrego desert is where relatives of Maya Millete fanned out with about 30 search volunteers on Saturday, looking for the missing woman's remains.
Yeah, we are searching for a needle in a haystack. The desert, it never ends.
Maya's brother-in-law, Richard Droulet, says the missing woman would off-road here with her husband, Larry Millete, who has now been charged with his wife's murder. It's been almost 10 months since the mother of 3 was last seen.
Honestly, at this point, we're probably just looking for clothing and bones.
The district attorney says Larry Millete was driving a black Lexus SUV with a personalized plate Meilani on January 8th when he is suspected of dumping his wife's body approximately 2.5 hours from the family's home in Chula Vista.
Do you have any plans to go out to Salton Sea area or back to Glamis?
Yeah, we're moving that way. We're moving eastward, northeast, all that area, about 2.5 hours from Larry's house. That's where we're focusing our searches from now on.
Come on, Mommy!
Larry, Maya, and their 3 children went camping with relatives in the Glamis sand dunes the weekend before she went missing. This map shows the location of 4 Border Patrol checkpoints, seen in red, equipped with license plate reading cameras. The route to Glamis on Interstate 8 avoids the cameras on the way out, but not on the way back, because the cameras only capture westbound vehicles. The main route to Salton Sea passes 2 checkpoints with cameras, but those license plate readers can be avoided if a driver takes northern routes through either Julian or Borrego Springs. Search teams started focusing on the Salton Sea area after Larry Millete allegedly called his children from jail and told them to watch a movie called Shot Caller. The film makes several references to the Salton Sea, with remote abandoned shorelines and vast wilderness areas surrounded by sand dunes.
We'll be out here for the season until we bring Maya home to her kids.
I drove from Julian to the Salton Sea on Saturday, and I can tell you there were a lot of campers and off-roaders out there in the desert. The husband, Larry Millete, will be back in court on Thursday for a bail review hearing.
And David, have police looked at those Border Patrol license plate readers to see if that black Lexus we've talked about passed through on January 8th?
We asked Chula Vista Police about that, and we assume they have looked at those cameras, but the police will not talk about evidence in the case. News 8 has put in a public records request with the Border Patrol to get access to that camera information.
All right, the search continues. David Govertson reporting live. Thanks, David.